The new thing they're all pissed off about apparently is chocolate. For the last couple years, Hershey, for I guess Women's Month or week or whatever the fuck it is, have been doing advertisements to appeal to women. And look, Hershey's does not give a fuck about women. Hershey's does not give a fuck about transgender women. Hershey's does not give a fuck about anything except for selling more Hershey's. This is just capitalism. They know if they pander to females, to women, to people who like social justice, they'll sell more candy bars. Don't delude yourself for a second to think they actually care about any of this, because I know they don't. It's just capitalism. This is how capitalism works, right? If you pander to a certain crowd, you'll sell more goods and services to them and you'll make more money. But they pissed, y'all. They pissed because this year they dared have a trans woman. Her name is Faye Johnstone. Apparently she is some kind of a trans civil rights activist, and they gave her her own candy bar.
My name is Faye Johnstone. I'm the Executive Director of Wisdom to Action. We can create a world where everyone is able to live in public space as their honest and authentic selves. See the women changing how we see the future at Hershey's Canada.
All right, so good. Positive representation of trans women, always a good thing, even if they're doing it for shitty money-making purposes, I guess. But no! The world is fucking ending! First off, Tim Pool, of course, back at it, calling for a boycott. But don't get him wrong, folks. He doesn't care at all. He doesn't care, but also he's going to boycott it, and he's not going to buy any of their chocolate. But he doesn't give a fuck anyway, not even a slight, teeny, itsy-bitsy iota, but he cares a whole lot because he made a video for hundreds of thousands of people and demanded they boycott the whole company, but he doesn't care.
Right? Ultimately, what I think in the long run is you've got to start boycotting things that go against your values, and that's simply it. So, the Public Square app is really awesome because it shows you businesses that agree with American values, and you can shop there and you want to support them. If Hershey wants to have a transgender person promoting their women's candy bar, I really don't care.
Then why are you boycotting it?
I just won't eat it. And
that means
I
you care.
won't eat it for the main reason that it's garbage and it's bad for you. Granted, like a couple months ago, I went to Hershey Park and we got a whole bunch of Hershey candy. I just won't do that again. I don't care, Hershey. You can do whatever you want. You just can't have money from me.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Here's what we need to do.
That was always allowed.
Can we get like a non-woke chocolate company? And I got to be honest, too. You need to go the other direction. You need to go heavier with it, guys. You want to boycott Hershey? That's fine. But you got to actually one-up it. Okay. You got to go. We need like a Bible-thumping Christian brand.
Oh, so left-wing Tim Pool wants a Bible-thumping Christian chocolate brand. Then he'll eat all the chocolate they have to offer. Suddenly, the fact that it's bad for him no longer means anything.
Well, actually, that probably won't work. What you got to do is you got to make a chocolate company and then randomly and abruptly start talking about how the Lord bringeth chocolate and then have like priests on your candy bar.
Easter?
I'm half kidding. You can't just say no to this. There has to be an alternative because people are going to be like, don't know, don't care. I'm going to eat a candy bar.
Right. Who literally gives a fucking shit, Temple? Just goddamn trying to whip up the Chuds into a frenzy. That's all you got. And Matt Walsh, of course, was incensed. Matt Walsh says, as you know, Hershey's has made trans-identified male Faye Johnstone one of the faces of its International Women's Day campaign. But Johnstone, along with being male, is also a vile, woman-hating extremist. She's not. Matt Walsh is simply calling her a vile woman-hating extremist simply because she's trans. To TERFs, anybody who is trans is a woman-hater by default. This is the sort of person that Hershey has chosen to represent women. Okay, cool. Cry more, noobs. And also, why isn't this cancel culture? Why is it never cancel culture when you guys do it? It's because it's a double standard? Yes. And also, Benny Shapiro. Benny Shapiro was also very angry after railing against Harry Styles. He was very mad that they're left-wing virtue signaling about chocolate on Women's History Month.
So today's example of the weirdness of our culture comes courtesy of Hershey's.
The weirdness of our culture is the fact that you make millions of dollars making videos about this meaningless, mindless bullshit.
So Hershey's, for the last 3 years, has been celebrating Women's History Month. And so they have now released Hershey bar. Get it? It's like her, but also she.
The play on words.
Do you get it? Doesn't have the
do.
Y at the end, because that'd be weird. So it's just her for she. Right? This is their new campaign.
Okay.
It's the third year Hershey's has created the product, according to a press release from the company. This is Fox Business reporting. They're now selling the Hershey's She Bar, which will be available in two sizes, a 1.55 ounce standard chocolate bar and a 4.4 ounce extra large chocolate bar. It will help single, lonely 40-year-old women relieve their depression by eating as much chocolate as possible, presumably. And also, it will cost 77 cents on the dollar. Neither of those last two things are true. The Hershey Company, headquartered in Hershey, Pennsylvania, now partnered with the North Carolina-based Girls on the Run for the second year for the special offering to build upon their shared mission of uplifting women to recognize their limitless potential. Okay, fine. So you want to do some sort of weird left-wing virtue signaling about chocolate and women.
It's not weird left-wing virtue signaling. It's simply marketing, Ben. It's capitalism. Why do you guys hate capitalism so much?
It's History Month. All right. I mean, I guess that's better than if Hershey's had made a really awkward and terrible move like doing like Hershey's of Color History Month or something. Like that would have been weird. So I get, are they going to do, they do Pride Month products also. So we now have the intersectional Hershey bar that have, but her and she, it's a pun, guys. It's a pun. So
Definitely not whiny piss baby snowflakes in any way. Just butch manly man all the way down, aren't they? And even Kermit himself, Jordan Peterson, had to wade in to the controversy. Time for conservatives to boycott Hershey's. Enough is enough. Finally standing up for the important things like chocolate commercials. Thank you, Jordan Peterson. It's no wonder you're the daddy of the conservative movement, tackling the important shit. And